subject to ideas you might have, we thought we'd proceed by making a bit of a presentation about how it is to come to be here. It focuses on this person so putting it on the ship. No, I mean we haven't really coordinated that. As I said earlier, in a line sense, it's
and then, see, when you unload the ship, the manifest tells you what every box contains and where it's going.
very broadly. Many years ago, we moved away. We don't want to know sort of fridges in the or regular places. We need to know it's got general cargo, or it's got they're very quite broad categories, and we need to know yes where it's going. So all we want is the data that's delivery purposes. Our customs officials and our security people obviously have greater transparency, and this regime here, which started as a consequence of the events in the States.
So the guys upstairs.
Think about this from a national security point of view. And look at the side here forward. If you're serious about X-raying every container, a robot fixed up with X-ray gear, just going up and down the stacks. Now, you can do 100% of the containers passing through the stacks and set that up in an unmixed. Yeah. It's a default zone. So you don't need to take the boxes out for X-ray. You can have this happening on just a continuous basis. Yeah.
So when we talk about automation, I just want to make it really clear. This is a lot of people think it's someone in the background working out what it does next and what happens next. So 3 days ago, a planner said this is what goes on the ship, and this is where it gets started, and that comes to this system. That is created what we call as a work, and so the system then does everything from that moment on, and does all the reports and work. So this is our current graphical representation of the system, but this is the overview screen that the production manager uses.
The nodes, maybe you can bring up the nodes for these guys. So we talked about the virtual grid, that's it. It's just a series of surveyed waypoints that exist in space only, so big hallmark of the system. So kill those, mate, and show us the where are the paths. And you can see the straddle carriers, they're plying paths comprised of exclusive occupancy of those nodes. So you bring up one and show us the beacon constellation, because these guys are particularly interested.
This is our new GUI is the colours. This actually shows, Matt was mentioning before about how we stack the boxes, whether they're import or export. This basically is showing you whether a box is an import or an export box. So all the red ones are export, all the blue ones are import boxes. It shows you how it's just basically putting them around the yard. You actually have different ways of representing the boxes. So this one here tells me green ones are on the bottom, yellow ones are on the top, so that's telling me a height stack. I also have things that say, for example, I can colour code the boxes, and this will tell me that these are the boxes that are going to move within 8 hours, from 8 to 16 hours, 16 to 24 hours, so a little bit of the scheduling of when the boxes are going to be actually moved and done.
And that's priceless from a logistics perspective. This is really, really helpful stuff.
But you wouldn't actually be planning that from the logistics end of the plan itself, would it?
No, but it gives us a feel for
situational awareness of where stuff is
exactly right. Truck movements, things like that. Whether we can shut the yard, whether we can take machines out, we just get a feel for how the place is going to work. You know.
So yeah, that lets them know that look, there's a red box, they're all likely to be on the road jobs in the not too distant future. So we've got all these different ways of looking at the data, and as to
what's that one?
Which one? This one?
No, the one with the arrow.
Oh, that's just the that's the tiers, yeah. So and we've also got this thing called an exchange area down here. So we can actually identify the boxes that are destined for the exchange area. We can just re-represent the data how we want through things like that.
Could you just show the anomaly when the error rates you brought up, where we had a little exception handling?
Yeah, sure. Just pick a straddle, any straddle. So it tells me that I've done a set down here, I've picked up here, it's measured the height. So yeah, it just tells us all the things that are going on and sometimes you get a warning. So here's a machine controller warning down here from Kalmar. Fine positioning reversed. So it's basically saying, warning, I had a problem with fine positioning on this particular pick. That doesn't mean it didn't pick it, but just letting you know, it just captures that sort of data. So you sort of, there's tolerance levels we have, and we have a look and see when things exceed tolerance levels with what's causing that.
How many different standard containers are there? I'm just looking at them. It's at least 3 or 4.
20 foot or 40 foot. Oh, the heights differ.
The heights differ,
There's
yeah.
significant difference in the heights, but 20 or 40 foot in length. There's 45 foot containers in the States, and some 52 foot, but we don't see them.
And the height's not a problem because it knows how I picked it.
Yeah.